America was established with three separate branches of government, but over recent decades, the one branch that has become the most dominant, unquestionably, is the judiciary. They now make policies on every aspect of life, whether it's environmental, whether it is civil, whether it is criminal, whether it is religious liberty aspects. It's the Supreme Court that seems to have the final word on every aspect. And that really has not set very well with the American people. What we see is that in recent years, we're seeing now polling that says up to 3/4 of the American people think that judges have gone too far with what they do. The one branch that has become the most hostile to what we would call Judeo-Christian values, and rightly called Judeo-Christian values, has been the judiciary. We have yet to have a law passed in America by legislation that says abortion on demand is fine. That came from judges.
Right.
We have yet to have a law passed in America that says you can't pray at a football game. That came from judges.
Wow.
We have yet to have a law passed in America by any elected representative that says no 10 Commandments displayed anywhere. It came from judges. So much of what we have in the way of national policy didn't come from the people. It didn't come from the two branches closest to the people. It came from the branch most removed from the people.
Now, are those three branches equal?
The three branches we're told are equal. The Federalist Papers absolutely say they were not equal. You look at the Constitution, and when you read Article 1 of the Constitution on the legislature, Article 2 on the executive, and Article 3 on judiciary, Article 1 is the longest. It is Congress that has the most power, the most responsibilities, that do the most. Next longest of the three articles is the executive. There's a lot the president does, but the shortest of all the articles is judiciary. They're given very few things, very little jurisdiction. They're the one branch that was not connected directly to the people, so they're the one branch that was not given policy-making power.
Wow.
That was never in their assign at all. Never.
Now, modern day, they have really taken the front position in creating policy and creating the world we live in.
They've been allowed to take the front position. There's a reason that they did not do so for the first 160 years of the nation. The Federalist Papers themselves say that the legislative authority predominates, and they say the judicial authority is the weakest of all branches. They designed it that way because that's the one that people don't have control directly over, so that's got to be the weakest.